Welcome to kcheebplays, Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Let's get started. Ludmila snapped her head around as Uliov opened the apartment door. Shocked, she said, "I thought you were working late tonight." "So did I," remarked Uliov. "The strangest thing happened, though. Christoph and Kailinka stopped by my office at the end of the day. He stood at my desk doing his best to convince me to go home. I looked at Kailinka, but she only shrugged her shoulders. It got unbearable, so finally I just gave in. Christoph patted me on the back and said, 'Good man. I'm still processing all. I'm glad to be home with you, my love.' He gave her a kiss on the cheek. Ludmila returned the kiss and agreed. Very strange. Christoph and Kailinka were almost always the last out of the office. I wonder what's going on." Kailinka and Christoph walked into their apartment and hung up their jackets. Kailinka said, "That was not very nice." "What wasn't nice, love?" Christoph questioned. "The way you treated Uliov, my dear. I understand you suggesting he call it a day, but badgering him till he gives in, not nice at all," she admonished. "It's for his own good," Christoph retorted. "He'll thank me one day." "I'm not so sure, Christoph," Kailinka snapped back. They stopped, turned away from each other, and found a quiet place to try and relax. Christoph in the study and Kailinka on the couch. She picked up the aluminum encyclopedia, flipped a few pages, and tossed it back on the coffee table. Her thoughts turned to Christoph and his strange behavior of late. It all started after we got back from holiday. We've been on countless holidays. That can't be it. Then she realized Christoph had been for his annual medical checkup the week before they left. He said everything checked out, just a few more tests to endure. Standard stuff for a man of his age. Kailinka began to wonder if that was the case. Clarence left his office, headed towards Christoph. He peered into Uliov's office to say hi, but he wasn't there. Odd. Walking past Kailinka's office, he did the same. He wasn't there either. Very odd. Arriving at Christoph's, he found it empty. No surprise. He rubbed his chin, looked around, and realized he was the only one in the office. "What the?" he muttered. "I guess I just run with the new farm plans. Time is short." Hi, Cheeb here. Hope you're having a great day. So, first little thing that I'd like to do, maybe not such a little thing, but I'd love the suggestion Kai gave me for the city name here. And I'm going to run with it, but I so seldom use this. It might take me a moment to find where I do that. And I know a lot of you are probably yelling at your, well, maybe not yelling at your monitors, but gently suggesting to me where it is and where I should go to do it. I'm gonna fight with it for a second. And time lapse scripts, nope. Overlays, no. Oh, I bet you I know where it is. Brain tools. Yes, there we go. Okay, good. Yeah, so Kaya suggested Sun City, and I think that's a great suggestion, but I'm going with a slightly different language for this, just given the game we're in. Should probably capitalize that. And I'm going to try to say it. Don't laugh, but I'm going to try. Solnechnyy gorod. Sun City. That was the translation Google gave me for Sun City, and I think that's a great name. Our construction here is continuing on. This is going to definitely be a little bit of a shorter episode. I didn't really get started until a little later on, so I may not get as much accomplished as I want to, or I talked about in the last one, but we'll get, at a minimum, I'm going to plan out the next farm area. So I just got a couple things that I want to check on to see how we're doing. The first one is I know for a fact that I haven't signed anyone for this, and we got another fire. Then Meadzol should be fine. There's, as switch here that needs to be built. Otherwise, we can build all of the all of the lines and not have any power. So yeah, no, it's still under construction, so that's good. Well, not good that it's under construction, but the holdup isn't going to be the switch. And it looks like this is all built up, so now I just need to move these signals out. So many squirrels. I'm telling you. This out to here. Pretty sure I tested this before and I could do it. So there we go. It's even a half reasonable radius. Okay, and if I commit this, I'm committing to the whole ball of wax on the other side, which I think I'm pretty happy with. So by the other side, I mean the aluminum area. All that stuff was still just planned, but just gonna go with that. And we'll get the Bramsky Rail Construction Office working on these two. Shouldn't take them too long to get that dealt with. And as soon as we've got that in there, then we can get rid of this, and we'll slowly start peeling these other things back. I'm not going to touch this line because obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously, the, wow, they're getting close. The Metro is going to be feeding both of these industries, so there's no reason to redo that. What we'll do is once this is connected up, I'll run this straight out and then snap it in there, and probably not build. We'll see. We can do it afterwards, or I can do it afterwards if I really want to. But what I'm trying to say is not necessarily build this waiting area. We'll see what happens. See how that comes about. So it's a little bit of a mess, but I hope you're seeing a little bit more of the picture of what's going to be happening there. So we're gaining our happiness back due to the emergency measures I had to implement. This is, we need the second food factory, but we don't have enough crops even to feed this and the meat year round. So another farm is absolutely necessary. This will get built in the next episode or two, somewhere in that time frame, but need to get some more crops, and I really wanted to use this to feed, and maybe it's not completely necessary. I'm not sure. The rail line, I mean, we can, this has 10,000 tons, and if we do the same kind of thing where we use trucks to bring down, then this train can run from here down basically all year long, so that won't be that much of an issue, honestly. There's 2,200 tons of crops. What's going on here? Maybe I better look at this a little bit closer. There's just none here. There's definitely two of them on their way. 54 tons of crops and 165 tons of crops. Interesting. What kind of messages we got? Fire out. Yeah. We'll get that sorted as soon as we get the power. Fire extinguished. Two fire extinguished. Yikes. Let me check. Oh, that's that. Yeah, that's the line. They're both on the same line, are they not? Oh, that's the custom house one. Okay, that's fine. That's the backup for making sure that we've got crops when we're not necessarily producing all that we need. So how do I manage this scenario for getting more crops in? I mean, I could just get the bulldozer out. That's a little heavy-handed. I don't know how much more I can get it up in here. Can certainly do some for sure. Wow. Better option would be over here. Certainly a much better place, but the travel times would just be outrageous. How big is this storage? 4,000 tons. You know, decisions. There isn't really, well, I shouldn't say there isn't really. I mean, there's nothing that close right at this point in time that we can use. I mean, we will have a ton of area over here that we may end up putting in, because I know one farm isn't going to be enough. And we're really only, I've really only got planned in my head this uranium industry. Wires, please. That's well covered there. And then the big city down here. So I don't see a whole bunch else going on there. And for the amount of uranium that's going to need to be transported, having this main line here is kind of one of those. A lot of infrastructure for not a lot of traffic. In the farm, you know, maybe we build a big farm complex up here, you know, just make it kind of outrageous to handle the all of the future stuff. And then we just continue on with our importing for the time being. That might be a better idea, actually, now that I think about it. Oops, I meant to turn that off. Just we're certainly not hurting for cash, and we can bridge it for the time being, because I used to be I need farms, get the bulldozers out, let's just level this whole area and put a couple of farms in. But I'm trying to be you know, even though I've done some manicuring, let's say, of the area, I'm trying to be a little bit more respectful of the terrain and work with what's there versus, I mean, if I'm going to do that, I may as well just do a standard map that's flat and run from there. So, at least that's what I've come to terms with right now, or the way I've considered that whole scenario. So, my thoughts, just passing them along. You can take them, you can leave them. It's all good. And we're going to have another ore carrier. So that's good. That will be, did it again. F2, not F3. So we're going to have a little bit more, be able to get rid of a little bit more of our, How about a second ship to transport? So this is our coal. And then we'll have one that'll do gravel. Probably not a great money maker, but when you take enough of it, you probably make some cash off of it. Then I got to start on another tanker for this, and then we'll be looking at reconfiguring some of the feeds for this area, because we've got no fuel and basically no bitumen, because that's full. So need to work out a better export from here. We've got the bitumen export, and he just sits there and waits for such a long time. So if I had the second ship that was taking fuel, so I'd have fuel and oil and then bitumen from here, that would help with keeping this under control. Probably need another fuel storage down at this end, just to directly feed. So we'll get that sorted out. That's just plans. That's nothing that I'm going to run through right at this point in time. So, okay, first section's done. That's cool. Cool. And something else I was going to look at too. I'm just not sure that the road system that I created here is going to support any more trams. I wouldn't mind this being turned into a tram stop. I really quite like the trams. My problem is going to be how I get a little turnaround in here. I'm not sure how I can make that happen unless I move it further this way, but yeah. How to, right? One of those things. Something to think about. Got ideas? I'm all ears. More alcohol than we know what to do with. And we'll probably plant a few more trees. Oh, and that reminds me of something else. Oops. I need something that I noticed as I was going through, looking at all the things that I had asked Ludmila to, or Ludmila was given direction to do, was the beautification of Yamnov. That's an area that I just noticed one sticking out like a sore thumb, a little piece of it that hasn't been dealt with. Okay, let's get over here, see how we're doing for our... oh, come on. Everything dealt with there. Construction, yep. And what is... this is all done through. They've continued on here. Good. Gonna need this one dealt with as well. Thank you. And then we can get started on that one. The pumps. Oh, that's the bitumen side. Not too concerned about that just yet. Will become more important soon enough, but right now it's not. So, yeah. About all we can do until we get that road done, and then even then we still need this built. Okay. Oh, we can get them going on that. That's important. And no access there. Power, I think we have all of our infrastructure. Do I have all this infrastructure planned? Or built, even? Because this is the fuel. Yeah, that's the fuel. Yep, definitely the fuel. And helicopter construction's on it. Oh, train waiting. What's happening here? Oh, the boring machine is done. Oh, did I not put roads in here now? Man, I'm getting all scattered here. This is not cool. All backed up. Lovely. Well, turn a blind eye for a second and let's get the next little bit of... okay, that's all good. Wow, this guy really doesn't travel very fast. What, 30 kilometers? 31, going downhill. Ah. It's just causing all kinds of grief for our trains. Let me go see what where we're at. We got the oh, yeah, so they'll be building those pieces next. Okay, cool. See if I can get a little road in. I can. In fact, I think I had planned going this direction rather than straight across the... Yeah. Not a fan. So let's do it the way I intended. There we go. That's better. And I'm going to need one right here as well. Ooh, that's tight. I'm going to guess he can't commit. Just got to go that way. Okay. A little bit of ugliness in our industrial area. That's all good. Okay, one of them got out. Huh. And they're all just... Yeah, okay, so he's back in now. That should get everyone flowing again. Man. That is... it's quite the backup caused by that, the boring machine. Quite surprised, honestly. But I guess I didn't really realize how fast they can travel, or how slow they can travel. What speed they can travel, is that a better way to put it? Well, they'll go 60, but I mean, that's a snail's pace for the trains. I think the slowest train we have on here is 100. Well, that took a lot of time. I want to check and see. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Helicopter construction office. How much stuff? Yeah, there's a fair amount. Still got the fire station. That's an odd one, because that's always one I thought was. What are we looking for? Needs boards. We got no boards. Are we selling all our boards? That would be silly, wouldn't it? Should have boards in here. We have no boards in there. We got boards in here. Who's delivering boards? Building supply should be delivering boards. Who's picking up from here? Yeah, they're picking up from there. Is it just one that's further down the list, so the priority's lower? There we are. Pick up boards. And now am I delivering them to Warstock Cargo Station? Okay. Oh, boy. No, I'm not. Sitting there looking at last two episodes, looking at that fire station, saying, why aren't you built? And you point fingers and three of them point back at you, right? Or you point a finger, three of them point back at you. Tried to be all smart. Didn't work out. Okay, that's good. Cruising along. Construction mode. Build, build, build. Okay, I started talking about the beautification. Now, we haven't got... Actually, I could probably get... Yordland building these places. Yordland. The Bramsky construction office in there building it. So, yeah, this I was flipping around and I looked at this and I went, well, first of all, I don't have... I've got no trees. That's not like me. I usually I think these are acacia. at least plop down at the intersections. Something, but I obviously got completely distracted with other things. Because I do like to have a little bit of greenery here and there. Just makes the city seem more like a city versus just a something that's fulfilling my let's see if we can make all these systems work together kind of logistics. I'm not sure what the right word is. Needs, wants, desires, I don't know. Don't get too carried away. Okay, that's reasonable. Quite a view. Okay, good to see the... I'm going to have to deal with this overpass here, too. Really isn't necessary now that we don't have the train lines in here. Probably short-circuit a lot of it just by going straight across there. We want to take that tree out. Yes, I know. One, yeah, that looks a little better. And once I have that cross, well, then I don't know. It's a good idea to take that out at that point, how much longer it's going to be for them to get around. And I can gotta do the same thing over here as well. There isn't really a lot of space in here to make that work. Trying to figure this out. Well, that'll work-ish. Not. Yeah. No. We'll see. And this one is basically never used. Can probably take that out now. And we'll see. See what happens. It's the university. I would have thought that they'd be interested. Mind you, I guess they can just come straight over. And there's no entrance on this side. So, there you go. Well, let's see if we have any more progress over here. If there's anything else we need our... Okay, good. Thank you very much. Let's get you going on this one. Good. We got our transformer. Site, people on site. Yeah, this should be up and running soonish. Means we'll have fuel. Looks like we're making progress here as well. Some progress. We don't need the fuel up there right now. That's right. This is the line that we want. All of this stuff here. Well, the pump is built. Yeah, helicopters all there. Top. Yeah, because we need the fuel here, and then we also need a little bit of fuel for our construction office as well. So, interesting. Okay, got an excavator. Perfect. Boards. Yeah, Dummy. Anyway. Pretty sure I assigned those, didn't I? No, I didn't. I just electrified them. Let's see if we've actually got boards over here now. That would be really cool. Is there anyone on their way? Nope. Ah. Let's see who else is... Oh, wrong one. Export. Where's my boards? I'll be down at the end. Yeah, 50%. So building supply. I think it was down at the bottom here, wasn't it? Or not? There's our board. Yeah, so they can... should be able to pick up without issue. They are doing a lot though. Yeah, this is the one that 20 out of 20. The wagons, do we have enough? Yeah, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got 8 that can transport our the boards. We just need to get somebody on it. Ah, maybe short term, I tell these guys to go pick up boards and deliver them over there. Oh, that's a construction office. It's this one. Do we have any open hulls in here? No, this is all food. I'll buy one open hull. Yeah, they can transport. These ones have been my favorite, but I tend to use them way too much. I got a good capacity and good speed. And you just kind of end up running with it. Go with one of Uliki's. Is it Kras? No, maybe I'm wrong there. Trying to remember now. What... Was it Kras? No, it wasn't Kras. What am I talking about? Okay, so I'm going to pick up boards and unload boards. Let's get this show on the road. Should have him moving out. Yes, please. Thank you. We'll get some boards over here. Because I'm pretty sure the trains are not dealing with that. Okay, one on the way, and the other one on the way. Let's see how we're looking here. Okay, we're going to have another little backup here because the other boring machine is done. I'm pretty sure I can't assign the next one till the whole thing is done. Yeah, makes sense. Finish up what you started. What's this? Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. So many things to juggle. Coming up on just about a half an hour. Probably run this for another 15 minutes or so and then call it an episode. Here we go. We'll have our power in. I don't know if we've got the other switch dealt with. I would guess not, but you never know. Not quite. didn't assign anyone to do this. Some days. I should have noticed that when I looked closer at that. I really should have, but I didn't. Okay, there we go. That done. I'd really like to get that little stretch taken out. That would be very good. And then I can kind of do a quick plan on taking this straight out and then hooking into this little intersection here, or junction I should call it. Kind of toyed, and I now realize what my scenario here is. I was thinking of trying to do some kind of non-blocking junction here and coming off here, but I don't know if I've got enough space to actually even try that. I wonder, I can just mess with this. So if I come like this, I'm not going to do this. This is just me testing to see where it might even be possible, which I highly doubt is not possible. Yikes, doing some funky stuff. That would be quite the junction. Okay, let's see if I can do it this way. Well, let's go back to ground level, just because. I certainly don't want this to go that way. Yeah, I can already tell you that this is not going to happen. Building in the way. Huh. Yeah. So the non-blocking idea is not going to happen there for sure. For sure. I'm going to go back here and see how we're looking. Okay, we can get that one on the go. You'll soon be able to do another trip. Don't you worry, my friend. Oh, this is our substations that are half planned, I think. Isn't that what that is? Yeah, I thought that was was one of those footpath ones. Maybe it's a road one. I guess it is a road one. Okay. They don't have access. Do our helicopters have access? They do. Okay. Let me check and see where our other substations are. So one up there. Need this one for this area. And then this one as well. Okay. Yeah. And this was the footpath one. Is that where I changed my mind? Probably. I remember doing that. Thinking, why am I... Oh, are you serious? It's actual... Wow. Nah. It couldn't... Oh, what's the infrastructure that's in the way there? I was thinking it was the elasticity hoses, but it wasn't. Oh, I can go that way. That's odd. Huh. I'm going to connect that up. Got our line. Still no power yet. Got a couple other things to deal with. They're not that urgent. Hopefully we can get this put in and we can start bringing some gravel in. They can pick up, and I can set this up as a bit of a dumper scenario. This was last construction office, and a need. This is the distribution office. That was going to be fuel. Thought I set another one up in here to. Oh, here it is. This is the other distribution office here. Electricity problem? Is that because of a fire? No. Electricity problems. Bramsky. Why is that? Properties. Are we not producing? Ooh, you're up to 23 megawatts. A little on the... Oh, and you got no coal. Why don't you have any coal? Okay. Oh, because the coal's all in here. I was wondering, they're smoking. Wow. I thought our infrastructure, I was sure I had interconnected the infrastructure. These are 18 megawatt with our existing line. I'm going to trace that through. I'm sure I had. I'll let this run again, sorry. Yeah, interesting. I'm going to have to take a closer look at that. Because this is running around 18. And there's not... But we've kind of maxed this one out. Everything looks reasonable now. That's odd. Very odd. Okay, we've got this all hooked up. Time to get rid of some more rail. Nice. Okay. You've heard me say it before. One of my favorite things to do. And I just gotta make sure I got the right one, or there will be much cursing. Okay. Good. Get a signal on here. Gonna have to double that for the time being, like two-way, I mean, both directions. Someone in here. Oh, here's part of an issue too. Didn't have this set up for blocks to allow more trains to get in and out of there. Whoops. My bad. Again. It's like it's somebody else's. Sure. Okay. That's better that way. Then no one can get into the junction and cause any issues. So let's finish this off. Getting rid of those and these two. And we're a step closer to having this branch, all this taken out. So, oh yeah, it's about 45 minutes now. I was gonna say I'll just quickly try running this out and see how it hooks in, but I don't think that's really necessary at this point. So I'll just call this an episode. There's not much else happening that I wanted to go check on. So anyway, thank you very much for sticking it out with me this long. And if you have some extra time on your hands, please go check out some friends of mine, Uliki Kaya Maya, and the D. Dennis Show. Some really good content, really good information, and some really good fun. So anyway, thanks very much. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.